Namaste everyone, welcome to today's session. So today we are going to discuss an important topic. So I would also say that this is one of the misunderstood topic, but let's try to refurbish our understanding on this. So today we explore one of the most misunderstood but yet powerful in the teachings of yoga. It is called tapas. Have you heard about the word tapasya? You know, have you heard about this particular thing which is written in the scriptures where this sage or this rishi has gone and performed tapas for a long period of time, then he came back. When you read scripture, it is very unrealistic in a lot of times when you see them performing tapasya for more than 200 years, 500 years, 800 years, thousands and thousands of years. And you're like, here our mortal life is 70 years. How am I supposed to perform tapasya? You know? So the moment we think in that direction, it limits ourselves. There's a reason why you need to have your understanding of tapas. There's the reason it is called as tapas, not tapasya. Tapas. Most of the people, most of the people who will listen to this video, or maybe most of the people around across the globe, everyone wants transformation. Okay. But very, very few of them, they understand the role of discipline and your inner fire in your spiritual growth. So if you look at tapas from a very close perspective, from a very widened angle, without tapas, spirituality remains an intellectual discussion or just a form of inspiration. But with tapas, spirituality becomes transformation. And that is the truth. So when I say tapas, tapas is one of the most important part of the niyama. So we covered yamas and now we are at niyama. So after the two niyamas, what we have covered already, the first was swacha, that is inner purification. The second was santosha, that is contentment or inner contentment. Now it is tapas. Okay. So let's dive ourselves deep into some of the understandings of tapas. We'll first do a small prayer, small invocation. So from today onwards, when I ask you to do some prayer or invocation, you can reach to all the people, all the gurus who have been there on the planet Earth, any person who has been pioneered for you for exploring spirituality, any author, anything. Also, at the same time, you are also going to respect the divinity within yourself, what you have. Okay. So let us start with a small prayer, a small invocation, and go into today's powerful session on tapas. Okay. Keep your spine straight. Take a deep breath. Center yourself. Now touch your tongue to your palate. Curl your tongue. Touch the tip of the tongue on your palate. Put a smile on your face. Slowly and gently close your eyes. Focus your attention on your breathing. Put your hands in front of your heart in Namaste position. Mentally, you repeat after me. Salutation to Universal Supreme Being. Salutation to Divine Father, Mother. We, the souls, humbly invoke for your divine blessings, divine healing energy, divine help, and divine protection. Thank you for your priceless blessings. Thank you for this compassionate, purifying light and soothing healing energies. Thank you. With thanks and full faith. Salutation to all the great ones. Salutation to all the gurus. Salutation to Grandmaster Chua Sui, Lord Mahaguruji Mailing, to Buddha Kwani, to Buddha Shakyamuni. Salutation to all the holy masters, holy angels, archangels, healing gurus, healing ministers. We the souls humbly invoke for your divine blessings, divine healing energy, divine help, and divine protection. Thank you for your priceless blessings. Thank you for this compassionate, purifying light and soothing healing energies. Thank you for blessing us with good and compassionate hearts. Thank you for blessing us with receptivity and conductivity. Thank you for letting us acknowledge our true nature as a soul. Thank you for empowering us with lots and lots of spiritual strength, lots of inner strength to overcome our weaknesses and vices, and to practice spirituality regularly, to perform tapas regularly, and to overcome all the limitations of the body, of all the bodies, and be one with God. Thank you for blessing us with good health, happiness, joy, peace, stillness, inner peace, inner healing, inner purification, spirituality, abundance, and prosperity with thanks and in full faith. As you all will, so be it, so be it, so be it, so it is. Take a deep breath. Focus your attention on top of your head and form a firm intention that today is the day of transformation, of inner healing, inner purification. Today is the day of empowerment. I'm open to new teachings and new learnings. I'm a clean slate. To all the great ones, thank you, thank you, thank you. Take a deep breath. Slowly and gently open your eyes with a smile. Invocation was powerful, right? It was indeed. So this is the reason why we need to invoke is mostly because our it's more of a like self study. When we are young, when we were in school, so there were teachers who used to guide us. There were teachers, there were tuition teachers, there were coaching centers. All these things they used to guide us. So what if there is no teachers around? You imagine a world like that there is no teachers, but I'm going to throw books on you. A lot of books are there with you. Would you have been able to read the books and appear for the exams? Think about it. Maybe maybe 0.5% of all the entire crowd, the kids would be able to do that. But rest 99.5% would require teacher. Don't you agree to this? This is the same reason why a lot of times I've heard about people saying that, oh, we are the followers of this, we are followers of this, and I've heard a lot of times people also say this that, oh, you don't require any guru, guru is there within you and stuff. You need to understand where you are. Mostly you are in 99.5% of people. So you might require someone to show you a direction. That not necessarily means that that person is guru. That person might be just an instrument for you to tell you that, oh, you are supposed to go here or there. So let's say if your Google Maps is not working, you are going to a destination and your phone discharged or something happened. So you ask someone that, brother, I want to go here. Where should I go? How should I go? If that person knows, then that person will show you a right direction. So that's how it works. People are there. They are just an instrument. So don't glorify them. Including if you have any guru, don't put guru on a pedestal like that. Treat guru as a great teacher, what you have. So when the teacher will be happy, think. When were your school teachers, your tuition teachers were happy? when you performed well in your exams. So when the guru will be happy? When you performed very well in your exam of life. Life is like an exam. So this is very important. So for that, what you require in the school days, what you used to do, you used to learn and used to do some amount of self study by going after going home, right? So here on this path of spirituality, so I won't call it a path of spirituality. I should call it path of life. So what the guru teaches us is what is we are supposed to practice. So your practice diligently, if you are doing it on daily basis, is called tapasya. Simple. That is the entire analogy of tapasya. Now let's go in the scripture part and let's understand little bit deeper what tapasya actually means. So there is a sloka of tapasya. So in that, if you really see, if I translate the sloka, it translates as through tapas or tapasya, through tapas, impurities are destroyed and mastery is developed. Think about it. Through tapas, impurities are destroyed and mastery develops. Now, think about this. When there is some situation in your life which you don't like, or let's say there is someone whom you hate. So when I ask this particular question, I have kind of explored this part in, you know, so in medicine, you don't have any instrument to measure the amount of heat rate what you have. Like I cannot quantify it, like how I can quantify RBCs, WBCs in your blood, hemoglobin, and all these quantities. I cannot quantify how much heat rate you have. I cannot quantify how much amount of irritation or frustration you are possessing. This is a drawback of technology, in my understanding. We need to develop something which can accurately tell us this. Why I'm telling you this is because if you really see and look at your body, there's nowhere all these emotions and all these negativities are stored. And how will you directly identify that? So, by self analysis. Now, the problem is the world is so big and we are being stimulated so much that we are not able to sit down and self analyze. And the moment we start with self analysis, it becomes to the self criticism. So, by the law of extreme, you go from this end to that end directly, over criticize yourself. So, what happens after that? After over criticism, you go to a counselor, you go to a therapist, you discover that there is a concept of self love. Then you, from over criticism to yourself, you go to excessive pampering of self love. That is also delusional. This is also delusional. This is also delusional. Then what is not delusional is the middle path. I would rather say that it is fairly very less delusional as compared to all the both of the things, because there are like few things which can be refurbished in my understanding. So there is a huge misconception in terms of people's mind that what is tapas? So tapas for people, it is moreover like self-torture, repression, punishment, unhealthy extremism. Tapas is nothing, but it is conscious transformation with discipline. It's called as tapas. Okay. So let's take few examples. Since childhood, since school days, you have been waking up very early, right? So after that, if you see in the college days also, you were waking up early. But after that, whenever you had time, you used to sleep, right? So you need to understand one part that our brain is designed and it's the way it is, it's very lazy. It does not want to get out of the comfort zone. Tapas is the small acts what you do by pushing yourself forward out of the comfort zone, but not too much. Just consistently pushing yourself. So let's say when I talk about waking up early, let's say you decide a time, irrespective of any day, you are going to wake up at that time. So let's say I wake up at around 6 every day, or let's say 5:30 a.m. So even if it's a holiday, I'm going to wake up at 5:30 a.m. and perform what, do what, that I'll decide later. But I'm first going to wake up at 5:30. So for that, you need to understand that you need to establish a schedule of what? Sleep and wake up. That's it. If I'm sleeping at 10, I would easily wake up at 5:30. But if I'm sleeping at 12 or 1, I cannot wake up at 5:30. So avoid extremism. 5:30 can be 6 also many a times. That's fine. But 5:30 should not be 8:30. So you have to use your discernment. You need to use your mind when you're doing all these things. If I really say this part, the second part is overly reacting to situations. Many a times because someone is asking something to us and we know already know the answer before the person finishes the question. Before that, only we are able to answer or we are say that. But at that moment, you are not allowing the opposite person to express. You know, it might be a time pass for you, but still, for that person, expression is something of some matter. So here you follow ahimsa. You keep your mouth shut till the person is done. And after that, you please think on the answer what you are going to give. So you need to stay calm. You need to reflect on the things what you are going to say, and you respond instead of reaction. Then the other example what I can give is choosing growth over comfort. I understand after a point of time we really want that comfort zone to be there. But yes, but not to be like no, you should not be that too comfortable with everything around you. A lot of because of like nowadays we have 10 minutes delivery applications and all these things. A lot of things have become so easier for us, but you use as a weapon like that use as a constructive ability, but don't use that as a kind of an escapism. you know a lot of times what I have also come across is people, they don't want to do anything if they have some amount of money, and that's the reason how the karma works is they will never have that some amount of money what they want, because they need to keep working. If they stop working, then the life becomes destructive. Working does not mean that you are supposed to only earn money. Working means being occupied. Occupation means being occupied. Simple. Last but not the least, as a pranic healer, I have faced severe difficulties in terms of mastering this. See, you need to also understand that even if I am a healer, or even if I might be someone who is inquisitive and curious about spirituality, and I try to read books and meet people and discuss things. So that does not mean that I'm a perfect person. I'm still evolving. Okay. So there are a lot of times that when I have done a commitment of healing, of practices, a lot of times I don't want to do it. A lot of times I wake up, lethargy is there. A lot of times I wake up and there's some pain in my body or something is off. Many a times you just wake up and you are like, I don't feel good today. Those kind of days. So irrespective of your mood, it is irrespective of your emotions, irrespective of your thoughts, you need to be consistent with your work. With that is tapas. Are you getting my point? So a lot of time people who stay with me, like many a times friends come at my place and stay. So they tell me that why and how do you do this? I'm like, I don't do anything as such. Why it is like that? The reason is simply because I love healing, because that is my passion. If one day I spend without healing, that is equivalent of maybe 1 week of me sad, 1 week of me being frustrated or angry, that is equivalent to that for me. I won't say it's an addiction, but I would say that pranic healing is something which gives me joy. Not only healing others, but also healing myself and healing my loved ones. That's something which I look forward to. Every day I wake up with a smile because today I'm going to learn something new. And for me, it's pranic healing. You need to discover your passion. The day you have discovered that. So I know few people. I know one of my friend who is a businessman. His passion is to earn money. That's his passion. That's good. That's a healthy passion. But you know what he does? He still does his spiritual practices every day. He wakes up 4 or 3:30 many a times and he does his practices. The day he skips, like maybe he's traveling, he has an early flight to catch on or do something. He does his practices at night, but he makes sure he is practicing every day. And I happened to travel with him for one of the event, and we were there together for 12 days. So I skipped my practices for 2 days because the body was really tired and I really wanted some time to recover. So he took a nap, and in the middle of the night he woke up at around 3:30 or 4, and he started his practices. He did it. And at 5:30 when I woke up, I looked at him. I'm like, "What are you doing?" And like he's there, he's wearing the white kurta and everything. I'm like, "What?" Like, I'm done. I'm like, "What you're done?" I'm done with like whatever practice what he's doing. He's done with that. And I'm like, then what will you do? He's like, no, now I'll sleep for some time. So he slept because we are supposed to reach at the venue at around 8. So he slept after that. And I practiced. And then we went together. So I learned a lot of things regarding tapasya from my friends, from the people whom I meet, from my mentors, from my family, even from my dad and my grandfather. And consistency is the key, what I have learned so far. I've also learned a lot from my mother and my grandmother, because what I have seen is the way my mother and grandmother they do is their life is revolving around my father and grandfather. So how it works is, in the morning when my father leaves, my grandfather leaves, they prepare the food and everything, all the things what they do, and after the moment they are left, they sit for their practices, they do their meditation, they do their sadhana and whatever things they are doing. Many a times they are late, but still they are consistent. Many a times they start at 10 a.m., many a times they start at 11 a.m., many a times they start at 1 a.m., 1 p.m., but still they are consistent with that. The second thing is also this one aspect that, you need to develop a body cycle, a body rhythm, in my understanding. So, for example, this might sound ridiculous for some of you guys, but this is very important. So, what is more important in your body is not only absorption but also expelling, right? Similarly, when you eat food, you are supposed to pass stools. That is very important. Why I'm saying this part and this example is because you need to time your body such in so well that every day at the same time you should be able to do that part, unless and until under normal conditions and circumstances, I'm saying. So the moment even your waking up time is fixed, your going to the washroom, that time will be fixed. And when those two times are fixed, most of the things can fall in place. The reason why I'm saying this part is because you don't give body shock, you give your mind shocks. You are supposed to be uncomfortable to your mind, not to the body, because body is already uncomfortable by doing so many things. We're staying in this polluted kind of environment, by drinking not so good water, by eating not so good food. We are already ruining our health by not practicing pranic healing properly. So you need to go out of comfort zone, but at the same time show some compassion to yourself. So tapas begins where unconscious comforts end. Simple. Okay. So let's look at the psychological aspects, the reasons why we actually avoid, I would say, discipline. Okay. Because our mind is naturally seeking comforts, stimulation, pleasure, and it's constantly seeking avoidance of discomfort. So then you can Google all these things. You can Google dopamine addiction, procrastination, instant gratification, addiction of cell phone, distraction culture. And many a times, people say, oh, I have ADHD. And they lightly use all these terms that they have ADHD or they have anxiety and all these things. Unless and until you're not diagnosed, you're not supposed to speak that. Don't keep your mouth shut, because it's a proper disorder. Okay, like don't tell that you might have some traits. That doesn't mean that you are suffering or this is happening to you. If that is happening to you, fix yourself. The problem is you don't want to fix yourself because there's a false image what you have created because you want society to accept you. This is a loop of delusional, and this is what you have been creating since childhood. You just want to be accepted, initially by your parents, then your teachers, then your friends, then your spouse, now society. The opposite person changes, but you don't change. That is what is thing. Like the modern society is designed in such a way that it weakens our attention and discipline both. That is the reason why now you see the attention span of individuals is very less. People are not able to pay attention more than 30 seconds or 20 seconds. You look at the phone, you look at the reel, you're like tick 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 tick, but people are doing this only. 24/7. Whenever I look at them, they are doing this. And then they say, "Oh, this is 2 days of workshop. How will I sit?" Because you're not programmed to sit for 2 days. And any which ways, pranic healing workshops are interactive and I would say more practical as compared to any other workshops out there. Even if even I have few clients who are working. So there's this one client of mine who used to tell me that when you heal, I would love to sleep. So whenever I heal him, he dozes off. And the reason why he dozes off is that's, see, I'm not saying that's a good sign or bad sign, but for him, it's not good sign. You know why? Because he was not able to sleep properly. The reason why he used to take healings for sleep. And I was asking him that why do you do this? You have to follow a schedule. The reason was he was not following a schedule. And after that, every time I heal, he used to sleep. And the good part was that he transformed himself. And now he is able to sleep without healings and without anything else. But he has started doing his meditation and practices. It's as simple as that. Then there is lack of consistency because of many reasons, but then there is an impulsiveness which is there, emotional impulsiveness. We tend to react, we tend to respond, especially if it's coming from someone who we don't like. There's constant amount of tug of war which is going on within and without, like within ourselves and outside ourselves. External factors are responsible. There is endless loops of things what we are interested in doing. So all those things need to be avoided. So if you actually look at the proper psychological aspects of a yoga practitioner or a yogi, they have been telling this part that discipline is very required in order to transform your consciousness. And why? Because if you really see the habits, it actually creates sanskara. So what is samskaras? The thought patterns. So like regular amount of thought intention and thought forms, which is created on regular intervals, that creates a thought pattern. These thought patterns on regular intervals, if they are practiced, if they are habituated, creates habits. These habits creates sanskars. So this samskaras are something which is likely being used, but samskaras can be bad also. And when I say this, we are like, no, samskaras have to be good. No, they are nothing but thought patterns. So when these habits are creative, when these habits are for transforming yourself, this is the tapasya, what you are doing. It will create samskars in you, which is good. Then repetition of the same particular thing creates your identity or shapes your identity. Unconscious way of living, like not planning out things, or I'm not asking you to plan too much, but like plan out your day at least. If you're not living your life with full consciousness, then your awareness is weakened, your attention span is weakened, and hence tapasya is required. Tapas is required. Tapas creates, I would say, immense amount of inner strength to overcome anything, immense amount of inner confidence what you have if you perform tapasya on regular basis. See, tapas means regular, simple. Your attention span increases, and it is not only increased, but it is also stable. Then there is emotional resilience, and your energy is refined. So, like this small repeated steps, what you do on daily basis, it shapes your destiny. So then a lot of times people ask me, can we change our destiny? I'm like, obviously. If you change the way you think, if you change the way you behave, if you change the way you feel emotions or you express emotion, you change your destiny. Is it that difficult? Not really. Would you like to do it? No. Why? Because it requires consistent amount of hard work. Simple. So let's look at few people. And I actually, if you really read about the works of Swami Vivekananda, his entire philosophy is revolving around strength, power, discipline, greatness, and fearlessness. Strength is life, according to him. So he also caters on tapasya, and then other people also speaks on tapasya a lot. Now, if I say this part is what will be the highest form of tapasya? What do you think? According to Ramana Maharishi, highest form of tapasya is remaining in this awareness of the higher self. Constantly, you should be inner stillness should be established within you. irrespective of all the mental activity. The greatest discipline is remaining aware of who you are, of your true nature. That is kind of tapas. Okay. So, with this, I would like you to think about the things in your life, like where you can change or what you want to do. Take few seconds, take 30 seconds, reflect on the things what I have spoken. If you want to make notes, you make some notes. Done? Let's look at some levels of tapas. First and foremost, the physical tapas. Tapas will be including the small acts what I spoke of, like sleep regulation, rhythm. You need to have a rhythm of life. Then you need to perform conscious eating. Okay, like you have to actually be mindful about the things what you put in your mouth, as well as mindful about the things what you speak. You need to be disciplined about your routines. There should be some healthy habits established, and you should at least exercise frequently, like at least do something in a day. Okay. Second level is emotional tapas. So emotional tapas, by the word emotional tapas, what does it mean? It means that you need to have some establish some mastery over your emotions. You should be emotionally mature. You should not react impulsively. You need to have some patience, and you need to develop this ability to forgive. Forgiveness is your nature, is your true nature. So today, if I learn forgiveness, then in my list of the people who have hurt me, there won't be any new addition of a name. Why? Because now, from today, I have learned forgiveness. So if someone hurts me, immediately I'm going to forgive. Immediately. Don't delay this part. The more you delay, the more interest you have to pay. The more, I would say, the more difficult it is to remove that feeling from yourself. It's difficult to heal if you are wallowing yourself in the hatred, irritation, and all these things. Don't don't do that. Don't do that to yourself. This is the greatest sin what you can do to yourself. You need to forgive people, and you need to forgive yourself. You need to establish peace within. If someone is bothering you too much, ignore them. You can cut the contact. From inside, you forgive the person, but outside, you don't react, or outside, you don't give them attention or energy. That's it. Move on with your life. Life is very big. There is no need for us to stuck with respect to past, with respect to other people. Also, I would, because we are talking about this, also I would like to tell this part that even if you are meeting your friends or someone like our relatives or anybody, don't discuss anything from the past. Let's say for upcoming few months, stop discussing anything from the past. All those experiences what you had with them. Stop discussing it. There's no need to live in nostalgia. Live in the present moment, live in today's moment, live now. Simple. The third form of tapas is mental tapasya. So disciplined attention. So you need to increase your attention span. So for that, you need to practice some amount of like inner stillness and stillness. So you can practice meditation on twin hearts. You can practice some amount of stillness by meditating on the gap. And there are other forms of stillness practice what you can do. So you can go to ChatGPT and ask like, how can I increase my attention span? So you will have a lot of exercises. You can try any one of them if you want. I would recommend personally to practice twin hearts meditation, to practice meditation on the gap. Like you just be aware of the gap. That's it. And last but not the least, Tratak. Tratak is something which had helped me out a lot initially, but like it helps for some time. But after that, you need to increase the time, and the attention span increases eventually. So focused thinking is also required. So many a times you go in the loop of thinking. So you need to come back and you need to verify that okay, I was thinking about this. So I practice that by having a timer. So I have a timer of let's say 5 minutes. I'm supposed to take a session on tapasya. Let's say okay. So for 5 minutes, I'm just going to organize my thoughts in my head. For 5 minutes, I'm going to think about tapas. How much I know about tapas, everything A to Z. I'm going to just organize in my head with like because I have a little bit of decent memory in terms of my head. So after that part, I'm able to actually recall each thing in an organized way. So what did I think first? So I'm able to recall everything. So that part is can be tapped into when you are actually doing this on regular basis. I would also suggest you when you are practicing a mental tapas, please reduce the amount of distraction what you have around you, including the sound, including the light, including like all the things, including even walking of people many a times. So you need to be at a like still place. So that is also nice. And be aware. You can practice also mindfulness techniques and awareness. That also works very well. Second is energetic tapas. So energetic tapas is conserving your energy, not getting involved in irrational acts. And I would say practicing meditation on twin hearts, practicing the meditations what you have. So that is a discipline what you do. Last but not the least, spiritual tapas. It is this self-inquiry, this self-journey, what you are on this path, regular amount of spiritual practices, and surrender. So if you really see, a lot of things don't make sense to our mortal mind. And hence, unless and until you don't practice it, you won't know about it. Okay. So if I see from a all different perspective, I would like to also tell you guys that if possible, you go to different people and look at their teachings. So if you go to Patanjali Yoga Sutras, you will come under tapasya. And tapasya is like very straightforward thing what Patanjali has mentioned. So then you listen to great ones once at least. So read about tapasya from Swami Shivanand Saraswati, the Divine Life Societies. Read about from Swami Vivekananda. You read from Sri M. You read from Ramakrishna Paramans, you read from Ramana Maharishi, you read from the Theosophy Society. Like Theosophical Society has a lot of people who have written on something on this. Then you listen to Krishnamurti, you will listen to Rajneesh Jain, you listen to like there's so many people. There's Swami Sarvapriyananda is there, Om Swami is there, Sadguru is there. So you just have an understanding from their perspective once, and then you form your understanding from your perspective. You can take inspiration, but don't be dependent on people, man. Don't be dependent even on your guru. Your guru gives you an understanding, but after that, you're supposed to walk the path by your own self. You know. So the transformation that come through tapas, it will come in the form of confidence first, then emotional stability, then stronger intuition, deeper meditation. There will be an immense amount of inner strength, inner power, and self respect. So, when the discipline matures, freedom increases. Last but not the least, the final summary I want to say that please listen to me very carefully. Tapas and tapasya does not mean punishment or repression. Please do not go in extremism. Please do not say, I'm going to fast 30 days from now. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Many a times you require your mind to anchor. That's the reason why you can chant mantras. You can do whatever you want to do. But then don't force other people also. Just focus on yourself. Conscious inner fire that transform unconscious living. That is the thing about tapasya. So there's an analogy which is given in a lot of I don't remember the scripture exactly, but my grandfather used to tell me that tapasya is something is it's like a jot. Jot is like a flame of candle. So he's like there is a flame of candle within you, and the moment you start refraining from unwholesome actions, behaviors, this flame of candle which is there within you, that small flame, it starts becoming bigger and bigger and bigger, and that is the inner fire what you have within yourself. And when that inner fire is exceeding your existence, like your whole body, all those negative qualities what you have including your negative karmas, will be burnt apart. It is burnt away. So, like, of course, it's an analogy, but to be more precise, that actually means that this inner fire or inner strength of tapasya is going to help you in spiritual evolution. It is going to burn away all those negative qualities. So, last statement before we close, this is every time when you choose awareness over your impulsiveness, tapas is born within you. And that's the start of the journey of this inner transformation. By the way, this journey is permanent after that. When tapas is born within you, you have an unshakable inner strength and you have no clue how powerful you can be. Because you lose all that need to control your environment, other factors, external people, anything. You are much content and satisfied with what you have. That is tapas. Okay. So I hope you like this. I would really love that you should reflect on this part very well, and then you can focus on different aspects and different things. So then, post this session, you can sit back, relax, and write down few things. Write down like small things what you would like to do with life, and then just start doing it. Just do it. Simple. Don't think much. If you think much, then many a times, you are just thinking you won't be able to do anything. Then after that, after a year or 2 years, you'll be like, have I wasted so many years in doing this? Don't be that person. If you feel this is right, you do it. Don't ask anybody else. Never ever do that. A lot of times you need to learn from your mistakes, but a lot of times you are afraid so much to make any mistake that you don't make any mistake and you follow wrong things just because you have low self-esteem and you don't believe on yourself. I hope this part is very clear. Okay. So with this, we'll go to great invocation prayer. So today also we'll do in the same fashion, same manner. So what you're supposed to do is you need to visualize yourself. You visualize a globe here in front of you, and you raise your hand like this. So when I say you raise your palm like this, so when you're raising your palm like this, and there is planet Earth here, we have been visualizing that. So what you can visualize also is you are becoming very big, big, big into the space, and in the space you are actually blessing the entire planet Earth, our planet Earth where we are staying. So visualization has no boundaries. So in the same way, if imagine like if you're so big, this is like a pipeline, this is like an instrument, right? If we are so big, then how much energy will be downpoured on the planet Earth? It is so beautiful, right? So you think in that direction. And a lot of us, we have a different understanding with respect to love, with respect to light. You can have your own understanding, you can visualize according to yourself. And you go through the past videos, I have tried making you visualize different things. But I hope like, now everyone is evolved enough, or now you guys know enough things with respect to the visualizations. So you can do on your own. Think about it. So, I would also like to say this part that great invocation is something what you need to do on daily basis. This is a tapas. This is a form of tapas which I would like everyone to follow. Every day at 5 p.m., no matter which country you are on, where you are, 5 p.m., just do 3 or 7 great invocations if you can. Start from today and try and do it for next 40 days. Yes, 40 days. 40 days from today. I am not going to ask you whether you did it or not did it. If you are now doing it, then please don't ask me any questions with respect to that. If you are doing it, good. If you are not, good for you. I cannot do anything for that, Pran. See, I cannot force things on you. I cannot force things on anybody because it isn't giving that I receive. So if I force things on someone, even if it is good, things will be forced on me. This is one way to look at it. But in other way, I will never force things on people is because I would like you to develop by yourself. You are not supposed to use a guru's teachings as a crutch for evolution. And this is what most of us have been doing. We have been using guru as a crutch for our evolution. We have been using people as our crutch, or maybe different schools of thoughts and belief system as crutch for evolution. Because we are so fragile, our self-esteem is so fragile that we are deeply hurt by small things what people say. people don't mean anything. Their words are still, it's, like if people person's energy is different, then it's different. You need to allow them. If they want to express, let them express. That should not bother you. People say that I lose my respect. I look into their eyes and I ask this part very clearly. What respect? Why are you in this illusion that you are respected? You are respected by whom? By the humans. Everyone is mortal, everyone is going to die, nothing is permanent. Then why to be attached with this part of respect? Why? And when I try to understand them, when I try to understand this, I used to end up with a lot of frustration with society, and I'm like, where is humanity heading? Why are we why are we so much focused on people who are donating huge amounts of money, and this is happening? I want to build a, I would say, like, respectful life. What respectful life? Which life is respectful? No life is respectful. You are going to die one day. And how can you not know that? So if you are going to die one day, you know this part that there's something beyond this body. Why aren't you exploring? Still you want to do certain things. And I mean, that confuses me a lot. But at the same time, maybe by performing that, they might evolve. I don't know, because surely the higher ones and the gurus and the god, they know better than me. And hence that's the thing, right? Even in spite of those feelings, those emotions, I had drawn a boundary, and I'm like, okay, fine, I accept them as they are, I accept myself as I am. Maybe is their choice. Let them do what they want to do. I'll do what I want to do. Simple. So this is coming at peace. So you have to establish this peace within you. You cannot change people, you cannot transform them, you cannot do anything. You can heal them, you can bless them, that's it. So then what to do? Work on yourself. So I really appreciate Master Choa sharing so much of teachings. So Master Choa also tells this, that for all the external obstacle what you face in life, there is some internal thing what you need to work on. And I actually didn't believe in that first time. And I'm like, okay, I have to see. And then later on, I started to see. Then I saw the changes. The moment I changed from inside, the world around me changed. That that change was really good, and I'm really grateful that in this life I have got so good mentors, so good people around me, and such a good teacher. Simple. And also, like, I've been exposed to like various other schools, so I really love to explore. I still go out, I still meditate, different techniques and stuff. It's good to learn, right? Because learning never stops. And the constant thing, what is common in all of us right now, is learning process. So change is constant. If learning is constant, then tapas is constant. If tapas is constant, then no one can stop you from being an evolved soul. Simple. You are the one who is stopping yourself from the evolution. That is another truth. So why don't we uh, start this grid invocation with a soul affirmation first. So I'll recite soul affirmation, which is given by Master Chua. So in the soul affirmation part, you are supposed to focus on your head or crown center, Sahasra Chakra. And I'll recite the soul affirmation. You can repeat after me in your mind. Just make sure in the entire process, even in the grid invocation, even after followed by that visualization, you keep your tongue to your palate all the time. Okay, that is very important. And please don't do any hand mudras, hand gestures, do nothing. Just keep your spine straight. You keep your hands like this on your lap properly and just follow the voice. You meditate, you be in that zone of visualization and try and do that part very well. That is going to help you out a lot. Okay. So let's start. Keep your tongue to your palate, keep your eyes closed. Take a deep breath. Focus your entire attention on your Sahasra Chakra, on your crown center, on top of your head. Mentally, you repeat after me. I am that I am. I am not the body. I am not the emotions. I am not the thoughts. The emotions and thoughts are products of the soul. I am not the mind. The mind is a subtle instrument of the soul. I am the soul. I am a spiritual being of divine intelligence, divine love, and divine power. I am one with my higher soul. I am one with the divine spark within me. I am a child of God. I am connected to God. I am one with God. I am one with all. This is the truth, regardless of the capacity of the brain to experience this truth. I am that I am. Visualize yourself becoming bigger and bigger in the cosmos, in the space. The planet Earth is in front of you. Form a good intention to bless and heal the planet Earth. Planet Earth sees you, you see the planet Earth. Put a smile on your face, planet Earth is smiling at you. Since so many days, we have been doing great invocation, as if the planet Earth knows us now. Feel grateful, feel the gratitude within you yourself. Be still, be aware. You can also express few words of gratitude. Thank you, planet Earth, for providing us with food, clothing, shelter, air, water, everything, especially a space for us to grow and evolve. Especially because of you, we were able to incarnate in this body. Without you, everything would have been impossible, including our evolution, including this session, everything. With thanks and full faith. Take a deep breath. Put your hands in the blessing position in front of the heart. Visualize the planet Earth in front of you. Be still, be aware. Just follow my voice. Start your visualization. You can repeat after me in your mind. Keep your tongue to your palate. You are just an instrument. Focus your attention on my voice, on top of your head, on your Sahasrara chakra, on your ground center, on your palms, energy going inside the planet Earth, on the prayer, and start with your visualization. The great invocation. From the point of light within the mind of God, let light stream forth into the minds of every person, every being. Let light descend on earth. From the point of love within the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of every person, every being. Let love descend on earth. May the world teacher return to earth. From the center, where the will of God is known, let purpose guide the will of every person, every being. The purpose which the holy masters know and serve. Let goodwill and the will to do good descend on earth. From the center, which we call the human race, let the plan of love and light work out, and may it seal the door where evil dwells. Let light, love, and power descend on earth. Let light, love, and power descend on earth, manifest and restore the divine plan on earth. So be it, so be it, so be it, so it is. The great invocation. From the point of light within the mind of God, let light stream forth into the minds of every person, every being. Let light descend on earth. From the point of love within the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of every person, every being. Let love descend on earth. May the world teacher return to earth. From the center, where the will of God is known, let purpose guide the will of every person, every being, the purpose which the holy masters know and serve. Let goodwill and the will to do good descend on earth. From the center, which we call the human race, let the plan of love and light work out, and may it seal the door where evil dwells. Let light, love, and power descend on earth. Let light, love, and power descend on earth, manifest and restore the divine plan on earth. So be it, so be it, so be it, so it is. The great invocation. From the point of light within the mind of God, let light stream forth into the minds of every person, every being. Let light descend on earth. From the point of love within the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of every person, every being. Let love descend on earth. May the world teacher return to earth. From the center, where the will of God is known, let purpose guide the will of every person, every being, the purpose which the holy masters know and serve. Let goodwill and the will to do good descend on earth. From the center, which we call the human race, let the plan of love and light work out, and may it seal the door where evil dwells. Let light, love, and power descend on earth. Let light, love, and power descend on earth, manifest and restore the divine plan on earth. So be it, so be it, so be it, so it is. The great invocation. From the point of light within the mind of God, let light stream forth into the minds of every person, every being. Let light descend on earth. From the point of love within the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of every person, every being. Let love descend on earth. May the world teacher return to earth. From the center, where the will of God is known, let purpose guide the will of every person, every being, the purpose which the holy masters know and serve. Let goodwill and the will to do good descend on earth. From the center, which we call the human race, let the plan of love and light work out, and may it seal the door where evil dwells. Let light, love, and power descend on earth. Let light, love, and power descend on earth, manifest and restore the divine plan on earth. So be it, so be it, so be it, so it is. The great invocation. From the point of light within the mind of God, let light stream forth into the minds of every person, every being. Let light descend on earth. From the point of love within the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of every person, every being. Let love descend on earth. May the world teacher return to earth. From the center, where the will of God is known, let purpose guide the will of every person, every being, the purpose which the holy masters know and serve. Let goodwill and the will to do good descend on earth. From the center, which we call the human race, let the plan of love and light work out, and may it seal the door where evil dwells. Let light, love, and power descend on earth. Let light, love, and power descend on earth, manifest and restore the divine plan on earth. So be it, so be it, so be it, so it is. The great invocation. From the point of light within the mind of God, let light stream forth into the minds of every person, every being. Let light descend on earth. From the point of love within the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of every person, every being. Let love descend on earth. May the world teacher return to earth. From the center, where the will of God is known, let purpose guide the will of every person, every being. The purpose which the holy masters know and serve. Let goodwill and the will to do good descend on earth. From the center, which we call the human race, let the plan of love and light work out, and may it seal the door where evil dwells. Let light, love, and power descend on earth. Let light, love, and power descend on earth, manifest and restore the divine plan on earth. So be it, so be it, so be it, so it is. The great invocation. From the point of light within the mind of God, let light stream forth into the minds of every person, every being. Let light descend on earth. From the point of love within the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of every person, every being. Let love descend on earth. May the world teacher return to earth. From the center, where the will of God is known, let purpose guide the will of every person, every being, the purpose which the holy masters know and serve. Let goodwill and the will to do good descend on earth. From the center, which we call the human race, let the plan of love and light work out, and may it seal the door where evil dwells. Let light, love, and power descend on earth. Let light, love, and power descend on earth, manifest and restore the divine plan on earth. So be it, so be it, so be it, so it is. Keep your hands down on your lap, palm facing upwards. Be still, be aware. There is an immense waterfall of this divine energy, divine light constantly flowing upon you, showering you with lots and lots of energy. These energies have entered your system. With each breathing, you're absorbing this energy from your skin pores within your system. Energy has entered through, through the center of your head. It has entered from your head area into your body, your entire head area, your eyes, nose, ears, tongue, tip of the tongue, entire denture, jaw, brain, cerebrum, cerebellum, medulla oblongata, the spine, your neck, front and back of the neck, your shoulders, both your hands, arms. A lot of energy is going down to your rib cage, your lungs, heart, diaphragm, liver, gallbladder, spleen, pancreas, stomach, small intestine, large intestine, kidneys, your pubic area, reproductive organs, your entire spine, excretory system, your hips, your thighs, your bone marrow, knees, legs, ankles, toes, and coming out of your feet. Now, if from a distance of space in the cosmos, if you see the entire planet Earth, there are a lot of points of light which are brighter in nature. These brighter points on the planet Earth are us right now. Just visualize all these different points have started spreading their light across the planet Earth. Start radiating this light outside your body to all the people, all the beings who require healing. May everyone be immensely blessed with the light of God, with the love of God. May they find a purpose in their life, the purpose which was aligning with holy masters. May their will be aligned with the higher will. May their will be aligned with the will of God. Let heaven on earth be manifested. The great world teacher has descended. The entire planet Earth is smiling at you. Now visualize more energy is going down within the Earth. The Earth is forming a network of this energy, and the entire planet Earth is rejuvenated and revitalized. Take a deep breath. Slowly and gently put your hands in the blessing position once again, and just bless the entire planet Earth. May the Mother Earth be blessed with good water, good air, good earth. If you want, you can list the specific areas. If there is a lot of heat, a lot of cold, natural calamities, disasters, and all these things, bless those areas if you want. Now, slowly and gently, put your hands in the Namaste position. Salutation to the Supreme Being, salutation to Divine Father, Mother. Thank you for your priceless blessings. Thank you for this wonderful opportunity with thanks and in full faith. Salutation to all the great ones, salutations to all the great ones who have descended on the planet Earth. Salutation to Grandmaster Chua Foxy, Lord Mahaguruji Mailing, Buddha Kwani, to the Shakyamuni. To all the holy masters, holy angels, archangels, healing gurus, healing ministers, thank you for your priceless blessings. Thank you. We, the souls, express our gratitude for this wonderful insight, for this wonderful healing. Thank you. Take a deep breath, internalize the energies, form a good intention that from today, you are going to consciously take steps for this inner transformation. Thank you. Slowly and gently, open your eyes with a big smile. So with this, we are done with the today's session. Kindly do not take shower for at least 8 to 12 hours from now. And please repeat all these sessions once again if you want. We are going to, like two various other topics, we are going to cover various other topics. So I would also like you guys to make some notes if possible. And after that, after a year or so, you compare your notes with your current understanding. So that will give you some amount of insight that, okay, that you are involved in. So with this, we wind up today's session. Namaste, everyone. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. See you guys. Bye bye.